Ukraine says Russia launched its biggest air assault since the war began, killing at least 18 people. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky saying that Russia used nearly every type of weapon, cruise missiles, drones, strategic bombers. The attacks hit the east, the west, Kyiv, and targeted civilian infrastructure, including apartment buildings and a maternity hospital. Ukraine says the attacks show it needs the world's support. The U.S. ambassador to Ukraine today renewed that call for additional military aid. The State Department this week announced an aid package of $250 million. Congress, of course, though, did go home for the holiday break without reaching a deal on more funding.
The explosions across Ukraine quickly drowned out the air raid sirens Friday morning. The largest Russian air attack since the war began, according to the Ukrainian military, wreaking havoc on a people who've been the target of the Kremlin's barrages for nearly 2 years.
Nothing changes. Russia's goal is the same, to destroy Ukraine as a state and to destroy all rebellious Ukrainians as a nation.
The attack killed dozens across Ukraine, a number that threatens to keep rising as rescue workers dig through the rubble, pulling some out alive and some not. In Dnipro, Russian missiles tore apart a hospital and its maternity ward. Ukrainian officials said only a frantic rush to the air raid shelters spared 12 pregnant women and 4 newborn babies inside.
This is where the maternity rooms are. This is exactly the side of the building that was on fire.
Russia's array of deadly weapons hammering many of Ukraine's major cities. Hypersonic Kinzhal missiles, S-300s, anti-ship missiles, and Shahed drones fired on Kyiv, Dnipro, Lviv, and more. The attack coming just days after Ukraine sank a Russian landing ship in Crimea. Russia's Ministry of Defense said the Novocherkassk was damaged, but UK Defense Intelligence said the ship was destroyed. Another blow to the Kremlin's Black Sea Fleet. On Friday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky made a surprise visit to the frontline city of Avdiivka in eastern Ukraine, wishing his troops what may seem impossible right now: a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
It is hard. It's pain and losses. And these are the people who keep Ukraine alive. Life is being fought for here, and we are grateful to every warrior, to every soldier, sailor, sergeant, and officer bearing this war on their shoulders.
Ukraine calling for more help. Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba saying on social media that he wishes the explosions could be heard in all major capitals, headquarters, and parliaments, which are currently debating further support for Ukraine. This week, the U.S. announced an up to $250 million security package to Ukraine, but it's the last shipment unless Congress approves a White House request for $60 billion more to support Kyiv. President Joe Biden urged Congress to act Friday, saying the latest attack was proof that Putin seeks to obliterate Ukraine and subjugate its people. He must be stopped. Oren Lieberman, CNN in Washington, D.C.